There was a time when stories shaped the world, when words held power beyond mere sound. And then, one day, a man spoke a story so terrible, so powerful, it began to rewrite reality itself. This is the tale of that man, Idriss Balewa, the last storyteller. Idriss had been gone for 20 years. He had left his village as a young man, carrying nothing but a satchel of stories and a hunger for the world. He had told tales in distant lands, weaving magic into words, earning gold and admiration. But when the letters from home stopped coming, when the silence stretched too long, he knew something was wrong. And so, he returned. But the village he found was not the one he had left. The streets were too quiet. The air too still. The trees, once alive with children's laughter, now stood like silent sentinels. And the people, they looked at him with fear. "It's because of you," whispered an old woman at the market, refusing to meet his gaze. "Because of me?" Idriss asked. She only nodded toward the village square. And there, nailed to the great Iroko tree, was a list of names. Names he knew. Names of people he had loved. And beside each name, in red ink, was the fate they had suffered. A merchant who drowned at sea. A warrior slain by unseen hands. A child who vanished into the forest, never to be found. The ink had begun to fade, but Idriss did not need to read the last words on the list. He already knew. They were all stories he had told. Long ago, when Idriss had left his village, he had been full of ambition. He had wanted his stories to matter. He had wanted them to live. He had told tales of heroes and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, never knowing the words he spoke were shaping the world itself. "It started the day you left," said Kessia, the village elder, her voice weary. "The fisherman you spoke of, he drowned the very next week. The woman you wove into a tale of betrayal, her husband turned against her. And then we realized, every story you told became real." "That's impossible," Idriss whispered. But he knew it wasn't. Because even now, he could feel the stories inside him, waiting to be told, waiting to be unleashed upon the world. And he had no idea how to stop them. That night, Idriss sat alone in his childhood home, staring into the dying embers of the fire. There had to be another way. If telling stories had caused this, then perhaps undoing them was possible. He turned to the wall where his old drum sat gathering dust. His father's drum. A storyteller's drum. It was then he remembered something his father had told him long ago. A story can curse, yes. But a song can cleanse. A melody can undo what words have woven. The answer had been in front of him all along. And so, with trembling hands, he picked up the drum and began to play. Not a song of war. Not a song of sorrow. But a song of healing. As the rhythm filled the night, the wind carried his song through the village. And the stories began to change. The drowned fisherman, his body was found washed ashore, alive, his lungs clear of water. The lost child, he emerged from the forest at dawn, unharmed, as if no time had passed. The warrior slain by unseen hands, his family awoke to find him sitting in their midst, confused, but whole. And the list on the Iroko tree, the ink faded, the names disappearing one by one. By sunrise, the village was whole again. And Idriss Balewa, the last storyteller, had finally learned the power of silence. He never told another tale carelessly. But whenever he played his drum, the people would gather, because now they knew. Some stories heal. Some stories destroy. And only the wise know which to tell. And so, when children asked why their elders always thought before they spoke, the villagers would smile and say, "Words have power. Do not forget Idriss Balewa." And they never did.
Every story holds a lesson. What did this one reveal to you? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed it, like, share, and subscribe for more timeless tales. Until next time, keep searching for meaning in every story.